Yeah, good morning, Julie. Really, we're looking at the size of the storm. I mean, everybody seems to really focus on the actual center and the actual track. It's so important to look at the size. So we're talking, you get the rainfall, we're talking the winds, and looking at the forward right quadrant, the wind sticking out, tropical storm 150 miles away from the center. So that's what we're looking at. We need to look at this as a large area as it approaches the Florida coast. For South Florida, we're going to be on the periphery. You're going to get some tropical storm force winds possible. If it approaches a little closer, some more of those winds could get stretched inland. But to the north, the Space Coast, that's when we're going to see the center get really close to the coastline, and we're going to see some of the biggest impacts in that part of Florida.
Now, Ken, we're talking about tropical storm force winds here, which is 39 miles per hour and stronger gust. We are telling people to prepare for that in Miami-Dade and Broward. And then there's that one area that you guys have made sure to put under a hurricane watch from Boca Raton to Hallandale Beach. Explain why we're thinking that could be one area. We know it's going to be closer to the center, but it's also, we're talking about that wind radii that you were just mentioning because of how large the storm is.
Yeah, Julie, look at this graphic. This is something that I've been trying to show this morning as well. I mean, the orange area here, really looking at those tropical storm force winds. Look how far they stretch out. So as you approach the coastline, you take any given point there and then draw that same circle, and that's where you can see the tropical storm force winds in South Florida. But the closer you get to the center, the hurricane force winds right around that center. When that center gets close enough to the coast, that's where you can see those hurricane force winds. And it's not a straight line either. There's little wiggles matter. We talk about that, Julie. Little wiggle this way, little wiggle that way. If it wobbles a little bit closer to the coast, you can see more of those hurricane force winds get inland, and that's why we have that hurricane warning in that location.
Absolutely. So when is the last moment for our viewers to prepare? I know they have the morning, but we've already been seeing some of those bands. When would you suggest is the last time for them to prepare?
Yeah, we have this ready by traffic. I mean, really need to be preparing today. You're going to start seeing some of those rain bands come in. You're going to start seeing gusty winds, but the strongest winds are going to be over at night tonight, and it's going to be dark. So in the daytime, let's go ahead and get prepared. When those tropical storm force winds arrive, it's too dangerous to be carrying plywood. It's too dangerous to be outside, especially a roof and anything you're doing out there. So you got to be careful. So wrap things up today. That you'll start seeing those rain bands more this afternoon and tonight, and the winds coming in tonight, then it becomes too dangerous.
Thank you, Ken, and thank you to all the meteorologists there for all your hard work. We'll be talking to you a little later today.